Welcome to Savitri Dental College. Today's topic of discussion is pre-prosthetic surgery. Pre-prosthetic surgery are defined as a surgical procedure that are designed to facilitate fabrication of prosthesis or to improve the prognosis of prosthodontic care. Pre-prosthetic procedures are broadly classified into hard tissue and soft tissue procedures. These hard tissue and soft tissue procedures are again classified into simple and advanced procedures that are done on hard and soft tissue. Hard tissue simple procedures include various types of alveoloplasties, maxillary tuberosity reductions, mylohyoid ridge reduction, geniotubercle reduction, torrei removal. Soft tissue basic procedures include maxillary tuberosity reduction, hyperplastic tissue excision, labial frenectomy and lingual frenectomies. When you consider the advanced procedures which are done on the hard tissue, which include maxillary and mandibular bone augmentation, mandibular augmentation includes superior border, inferior border, interpositional grafting and hydroxyapatite grafting. Mandibular augmentation as well as maxillary augmentation has onlay bone grafting, whereas a maxillary augmentation has an interpositional hydroxyapatite sinus lift and tuberoplasty. Considering the soft tissue procedure which are done on the maxillary ridge extension procedure, we have submucosal vestibuloplasty, skin grafting vestibuloplasty, and with regards to mandible ridge extension procedure, you have transpositional flap vestibuloplasty, vestibule and floor mouth extension procedure, and relocation of mental nerve. When you are speaking about the alveoloplasty, these are the procedures which are done in a patient who has a thick as well as sharp bone during an extraction and for the procedure of immediate denture reconstruction. Alveoloplasty can be broadly classified into two major categories. One is a regular simple alveoloplasties, another one is a modified alveoloplasty like Dean's interseptal alveoloplasty or obviousous alveoloplasty. When you consider about the knife edge ridge reduction, extreme resorption of alveolar ridge result in alveolar bone cutting through the mucoperiosteum and giving pressure during the denture application. So, knife edge reduction is being done in such cases. When you think about a mylohyoid ridge reduction, mylohyoid ridge reduction is done when the ridge is sharp and the denture pressure can cause a significant pain in that area. And when you think about the geniotubercle reduction, geniotubercle becomes very prominent in the patient who has a excessive alveolar bone resorption and which may require excision to facilitate the denture wearing. When you come across a palatal extraostosis in a patient, these are commonly found in the maxillary molar region, and when you do a palatal extraostosis removal, preservation of vascularity, especially the greater palatal vessel, is of major concern during the surgery. And when you come across a mandibular torrei in a patient, these are the type of bony excess that are found in the lingual surface of the mandible opposite to the canine and the premolar, and it has to be removed if it is interfering with the denture placement. Next we will discuss about the various ridge augmentation procedures which are done on the hard tissue. When we consider about the maxillary augmentation procedures, we come across onlay bone grafting, alloplastic onlay bone grafting, sandwich technique and sinus grafting. And when you come across the mandibular augmentation procedures, you have superior and inferior border grafting, viscer osteotomy and onlay bone grafting. When you consider about the mandibular augmentation, rib graft is the main source of onlay bone grafting in a patient with a severe edentulous mandible to avoid a pathological fracture. When you consider about the maxillary augmentation procedures, onlay bone grafting can be also done in an edentulous maxilla as an interpositional grafting or as an onlay bone grafting. Titanium meshes is also used for a better bone augmentation.